At year 6, what I was really trying to do was not so much feminism, but I think we all should be paid commensurate with the amount of tickets that we sell. And I was selling more tickets than any other woman on television. So why were all the men who weren't selling as many tickets as me being paid 10 and 15 times more? They had decided before my husband even came into the negotiation meeting, which he says was not a negotiation, that they were going to fire me, so that it would just, if you take the #1 female on television on the #1 show and fire her for asking to be paid commensurate with the men, it's going to scare all the other women. I'm out there and playing the dumbest woman in America on television. So it didn't sync up that I'm the one out there going, hey, excuse me, could we talk about parity here and fairness and all that? So it was just a different time then. I can't imagine today, I can't imagine any woman with a hit television series in the top 10 with the kind of demographics that I had, that they wouldn't see the value of that and give that woman commensurate pay. I can't imagine it. Maybe it still goes on, but I can't imagine it. I think I was the sacrificial lamb. Did I like it? Nope. But you know, when one door closes, another door opens. About a month before John died, and of course I didn't know he was going to die, I'm at the beauty salon and I'm in the shampoo bowl and the girl's shampooing my hair and the receptionist comes up and she says, you have a phone call. And I said, can you take a message? She said, it's John Ritter. Really? So I put a towel on, I go to the phone. I said, John? And he said, hey babe. And I knew his voice right away. And then he said, I forgive you. I had a moment of, you forgive me? And then I thought, be the grown-up, you know? And so I said, thanks. And he said, I'm doing a show called 8 Simple Rules, and there's a dream sequence, and I want to have a nightmare, and in my nightmare, you and Janet are in the dream. And I said, yeah, God, I'd love to work with you again, but there's been a hunger for us to work together. This isn't the way I want to come back. A nightmare? Really? And he laughed, and I said, why don't we find an actual project? Why don't we do something together? He said, all right, that's a good idea. I'll look. I said, I'll look. And then a month later, he died. So there was resolution, which feels good. We probably would have found a project which would have worked. I always thought Jack Tripper should have married Chrissy Snow anyway, and that should be the spin-off. So I'm glad I had that resolution with him. I'm really glad. I'm madly in love. I still am. It's bizarre to me that after 40 years of marriage and 50 years together, that I still feel that way, but he turns me on, and I think I turn him on, and it's always been like that. It's, you know the way it is when you first start dating someone and this might be the one? That feeling has never gone away. So is this luck? I don't know. A good relationship is not about luck. It's about, you know, really putting in the effort to make sure that you give each other a lot of attention and respect and all those things. But if you throw in the other component of you turn one another on, that's kind of makes it really great. I did the commercial with these shoes that I had bought that were kind of expensive, especially at that time. They were $500. That'd be like the equivalent of 2,000. They were like this. They were so plain. They're pointy toe Manolo Blahniks with toe cleavage and thing. Makes your legs look great. And I thought, oh, Alan's going to think I'm so stupid for spending so much money on shoes. So I walked out in my underwear and I said, like my shoes? And he said, great legs. And I went, oh my God, that's the commercial. So the commercial was they started on these shoes, camera panned up the legs, with him off the camera going, great legs. And he has this cool voice. And we sold over 10 million Thigh Masters. So, na 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 na.